More than 3,000 years ago, a giant warrior terrified an entire army. Every day he stepped onto the battlefield, challenging anyone brave enough to face him. No one dared to accept, until one day, a young shepherd stepped forward. This is the story of David and Goliath. At that time, the people of Israel were at war with the Philistines. The two armies stood on opposite sides of a valley, but the Philistines had a terrifying advantage. Among them stood Goliath of Gath, a giant warrior, nearly 10 feet tall. His armor was made of bronze, his helmet gleamed in the sunlight, and the spear he carried was so massive that few men could even lift it. Every day Goliath walked down into the valley and shouted toward the army of Israel, "Choose one man to fight me. If he defeats me, we will serve you. But if I defeat him, you will serve us." For 40 days Goliath repeated the challenge, and for 40 days no one dared to face him. Far from the battlefield lived a young man named David. He was not a soldier, he was a shepherd. His job was to care for his father's sheep. One day his father asked him to bring food to his brothers, who were fighting in the army of Israel. When David arrived at the battlefield, he heard the giant's challenge. Goliath was once again shouting insults at the army of Israel. The soldiers were terrified, but David did not understand their fear. Who is this Philistine that he should defy the army of the living God? When King Saul heard about David's courage, he summoned the young shepherd. "You cannot fight this giant. You are only a boy, and he has been a warrior since his youth. I have fought lions and bears while protecting my father's sheep. The God who saved me from them will also save me from this giant." Saul finally agreed to let David fight. He offered David his own armor, but the armor was too heavy, so he took it off. Instead, he chose to fight with the weapons he knew best. David picked up 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream, and he carried only his sling. When Goliath saw the young shepherd approaching, he began to laugh. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks and stones?" But David answered with confidence, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord of hosts." Then David placed a stone in his sling. He swung it and released it. The stone flew through the air and struck the giant directly in the forehead. Goliath stumbled and collapsed onto the ground. The Philistine army was stunned. Their greatest warrior had been defeated by a simple shepherd. On that day, David proved that courage and faith can defeat even the greatest giants, and that victory would change the history of Israel forever.